My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse, as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past. and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Yeah, and tell her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah, okay. I can make that work.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. Maybe call the Board of Health while you're at it, asshole. Or the cockroach is part of the catering service.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about my lead singer puking her guts out because you're feeding us rancid red vines and pestilence.
All right. Sorry. Take all the time you need.
Solid play for tonight. But now this will definitely be our last gig here. Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday? How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there. I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, my own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
Told you, man. It's a fucking plague zone back here. How about crawling out of my ass and getting us some sawdust and Febreze?
Wow. My camera is underneath all this. Carpep this weekend? My most trusted companion. manager... My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. My manager... And sometimes I want to kill her. I always tell my after last... A rare moment of Chloe letting her guard down. I'll treasure it forever. I feel like someone placed this little guy very deliberately. Where was he when the world needed him to defend the president's office? Sorry, Vin. I spy with my little eye something snoring quietly. The quiet conversation of lake and shore. Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table. That's one way to keep out trespassers. I love capturing art in the wild. No judgment. I don't like... Moses told me these exhibits misrepresent a He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside. Everyone's used to me and my camp. Squirrels. My agent Hazel said I need... The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment. Even a bad day can have a beautiful ending. This is so horrible. The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot?
Where's the damn fight?
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this? smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Something's gotta give, I know. I've been pulling strings for too long. Bright ideas are lit to fade. I figure I've got months to change place. I just wanna feel something different. I just wanna feel.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this. Moses should be in his office. Wait. Sorry. I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Well, we have...
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, That was great, incredible. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you. Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Time to fire up my... Yoink! Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you... So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2?
Mina Hiramatsu. We've covered a lot of... please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. I know my powers are... What if it was... What if I can't change anything? So, how do we stop a fire? I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can... That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got this same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Well, did you capture my essence?
Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. Safi, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo. Hey, Loretta. That's not the assignment. Who else? You've been digging.
Our telescope is a Meade.
Amanda.
16-inch Schmidt case-grain model with an advanced coma-free optical system. In astronomy, we have a little joke that it's not the size of the telescope, but the parallax motion of the celestial ocean.
Wonderful.
Sorry, is that joke appropriate? You can cut it out, right?
Please, tell us more about the telescope.
Sure. Well, any Schmidt case-grain telescope is going to feature a moving mirror focuser. Now, there are two main issues with that system: image shift and mirror flow.
Fascinating.
Of course, a nebula filter is a must, even in Vermont. And for planetary imaging, I always have my Barlow ready to swap in. As we like to joke in astronomy, Barlow lenses set the bar high for planetary astrophotography.
Delightful. Thank you, Moses Murphy, for sharing your extensive knowledge of astronomy and, most importantly, your deep, slumberous voice.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
And that will conclude another episode of ASMR PhD. I hope that all of you are fast asleep, dreaming of twinkling stars and swirling nebulae. Good night.
Wait, what kind
I saw you hit on Kate Mask yesterday. Face with simples on mouth.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their phone? This camera? I probably have time to help one more student. Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a...
Damn it!
Wow, sure. I should make my way back to where class started. How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Maxine.
Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's truck. Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here. It's been... I'm not ready. Amanda is super stressed about her set. That's the guy I saw trapped in the observatory.
Hey!
Hey. I'll see you. Amanda will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat. I still haven't seen Revenge Horse live, but I doubt it would compare to my Choose Your... Do you drive?
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight. So I told him, I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician. Thank you so much.
Lucas.
X, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Did you practice? Lucas.
X, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
What?
I'm busy, Max.
this much?
Vox Populi, Lucas Colmenero. Jam-packed show today. Later on, I will be speaking with Barney Albertson, the Cornell professor who has been wearing a sombrero all semester in protest of the university's Halloween costume code. Should be fascinating. First, an update on the goings-on in my own backyard. For those of you who have been following my Sisyphean saga, you may be pleased to learn that I have joined forces with a local Lakeport organization who is committed to exposing the rampant corruption of Caledon University. So many Lakeport residents were displaced, despoiled, or otherwise damaged by last year's storm. And yet Caledon, which was virtually unharmed, has seized on the disaster as a pretense to sop up aid funds and expand its borders. Now, readers and fans of my work may be surprised to find me as a leader of this nouveau front populaire. True, they are not my usual literary or intellectual coterie, but ever since I excised myself from the rank bowels of academia, I have been looking to use my experiences to help the common man. Higher education does not make a person wiser or more capable. It merely serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their intellectual betters. The good people of Lakeport and I will not cotton to the demands of these supposed elites. By joining together, I feel confident our voices will be loud enough to crumble the walls of Caledon for good. But the boulder is not up the hill yet. I will continue to update you, my beloved poppies, every step of the way. Okay, quick break to talk about my sponsor, Cash for Gold.
I would give anything to unhear that. This 3180.
There's a lot of ink. Well,
Max! Help!
your favorite? I'll let you get back.
I lost my last bar half an hour ago, but I must be pretty close to campus by now. Looks like they do shows here. Wonder if they're in the market for a Pacific Northwest post-industrial femcore band. That bouncer is posted up by the front. Wonder if there's another way into this place. Murder cow. Stick cow on plaque. Throw cow. This tower's... don't sweat it, Skull. Sometimes I feel like a pile of garbage, too. My experience getting kicked out of bars has taught me there's usually another way in. If this truck could talk, it would beg someone to put it out of its misery. If this is like any other place, there's probably an entrance, or maybe drugstore makeup can get on the lineup? Not that I have any clue where I'll be then.
Not to be rude.
There's a lot going on here. I should explore that patio and see if I can find anything suspicious. That's one way to keep out trespassers.
We're starting to close up shop, but...
Hey, Max. It's me, your sexy exy. Want to If I see another turtle, I might... Sick. If I see another turtle, a mysterious... I should start leaving mystery graffiti under bar coasters while the band's on tour. That will be mine now. Thank you. Hey, Max. Every time you kill me in one of my dream thingies, it feels more real than the last. Paging Dr. Hey, Max. What a nice, stable life you...
Aww. I'm doing astrology and whatnot.
I think you mean astronomy, unless you're studying to write horoscopes, which would be fitting for Caledon these days.
Uh-huh. And where are you matriculating from?
I'm from the Northwest. I went to University of Seattle.
Really? I'm from Bainbridge. Did you go to UW Seattle, or Seattle University, or City University of Seattle?
The second one?
Last question. Since you're so interested in Caledon, what is our school mascot?
The Cardinal, of course. Go Cardinals!
Shit. I'm sorry for hassling you. All the tension around here lately has put me on edge.
Don't worry about it.
You know what? Since we're here... Why don't you let me get you your visitor pass? I just need the name of your faculty sponsor.
My sponsor? Her name is Max. Professor Max. Maxine Professor Caulfield.
Fucking figures.
Hold on.
Hearing about a lot of activity at 3-1.
The professor.
I got...
Lots to discuss. Right now, I think we should run.
Max.
Now I have proof.
Max.
I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up. I wasn't planning on being home this weekend. There's nothing in my fridge, but I have no idea how to handle the next hour. Yikes. I didn't even notice where we parked last night. Better move it, but... It's not snooping if it's Chloe.
That was the girl at the bar last night. What's the connection with this Sophie person? She told me to take the bed and then pretended to go downstairs. What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max? It's been years. What has she been up? Her life is so full now. This place is so beautiful. If Max was gonna try and replace me with someone, I'm glad it wasn't. At least I still get a spot on the life mosaic. Now she can talk about f-stops and shutter speeds to her heart's content. She's photographed everything under the sun. What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max? What? Did she not have enough artsy hipster cred already? Tweecore, acoustic chill, and lots of... What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max? Max knows the woman from the...
She's... Chloe, how are you here?
And before you say anything, a tumble dryer of madness?
I'm sorry.
Me? Max, did you do this? Did you beat the devil in a fiddle contest? Hold on. But what? I heard we had a lot of good...
That week, at the junkyard, on the train tracks, it was the best and worst week of my life.
How did my mom take it?
About how you'd expect. David was there for her, but he was a mess too.
That guy contains multitudes. Remember when we visited him at that hippie camp and... God damn it, never mind.
I'm sorry, Chloe. What can I do?
Max, I don't need you to do anything. I'm not some problem for you to solve. Max? Max!
Good morning, Professor. Are you expecting a prospective graduate student this weekend?
Am I... Yes. Sorry. Was I supposed to clear it with you? I'm still learning the ropes.
That's all right. But I will warn you, Not only was she in a bar fight last night, she was also clearly lying about her intentions here. I will be tracking her as a security risk while on campus.
Thanks for the warning, Noelle, but she's perfectly safe.
Due respect, ma'am, but it's my job to determine that.
Well...
Is that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Oh, okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but...
I hate it, but you're right.
It's my curse. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Chloe! Art.
Well?
Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them. I remember helping 3 students last time. Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her. Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. I remember helping 3 students last time. I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time. I remember... Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want her to remain alive, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me. Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them. If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad, fast. I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid. Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing. Can you try bonfire? Look at the date. That...
Already read?
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them. Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing. 3rd week of September. That's this week. If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, this could be it. The start of the fire. The end of the school.
A masked... risky...
Someone not... I could rewind and make Loretta forget... I should rewind. That should buy me enough time to search the office. Nice, still logged in.
Hi, I'm... President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here. Oh.
Hi. The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Comstock. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a
Hi. President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here. Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all. Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? Everyone...
Max? Are you, like, in there?
Breaking into his own...
Max?
Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find. Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them? Still no sign.
Welcome back to Academia Now. I'm honored to be joined by the new president of Caledon University, Dr. Owen Peller.
Oh, just leave her alone. Expressionless face.
You've received a lot of attention since your appointment. Your predecessor, Yasmin Fayyad, leaves a substantial legacy, although her tenure ended abruptly. Do you plan to follow her path or forge your own?
First off, no one can doubt President Fayyad's commitment to excellence. Caledon was a sleepy New England backwater before her. Under her leadership, it became a world-class institution. But I took the reins during a time of great uncertainty, both for Caledon and for higher education in general. New challenges require broad visions and new strategies.
You're referring to your Caledon 2.0 plans, I take it? This is the newly announced initiative to expand Caledon campus and reorient towards technology and applied sciences.
Correct. It's a bold plan, but one that we believe meets the moment.
But how has the student body responded to your vision for the school?
Some of our students have a flair for the dramatic, but many of them are just anxious to know that their investment in a world-class education will pay off, which is my entire focus. The soul of Caledon isn't dead, it's expanding. Expanding to the tune of a state-of-the-art science complex and a 10-story dormitory just in phase 1.
And how has the town of Lakeport responded to your expansion plans? I have heard there is a growing protest movement against Caledon within the town, accusations of monopolizing funds and displacing residents.
Civic and business leaders are ecstatic about our development plans. They've bought into a long-term future where both Caledon and Lakeport thrive.
Respectfully, I'm not sure you answered my question.
I believe I did. Now, under the Caledon 2.0 plan,
Of course. Everyone has the same folder. And only one of them is Safi. Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Down with President Peller! Sit down!
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Save your Braxton out! Down with President Peller! Save the Braxton out! Defend the students' right to say...
Well...
you to tell her. Save the Abraxas house.
Whoever she is, Sophie's definitely laughing at me right now. Still no sign of Sophie.
It started in December. Basically. Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's a...
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are. Moses needs a name for this dot? A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do? I'm not usually into the... Nobody's gonna give it to you. You've gotta grab the sun for yourself.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I don't think it was a...
Okay. She... Yeah, a year...
It's always... It's the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches. Like a viewpoint.
The Overlook. That's where Sophie died.
But there's a lighthouse, too. The sky is... wild.
She called off the search. Stopped looking for herself. Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Sophie, alive. The, ground turned to my... So what do? How do I make sure I don't think about... you know... So...
We won't risk any more... If you spend more time there, you could...
I'm serious. So...
Look...
You can do this, Max. It's only Sophie. The quiet conversation of lake and shore. Putting aside everything that just happened, I'm really glad to see you. The real you.
Oh. And then what? Think. Where did you go in there?
Rooms where Chloe died. I didn't forget about you. Of course. And my powers. You snuck into Moses' office?
Don't deflect. You say that you're my friend, that you care about me? Prove it. Tell me what is going on.
No, not this time. I do care about you, Sophie, but I don't trust you. You could have told Moses you were here. I have it. Oh. Sophie could be a while. When I'm ready, Sophie's been gone. Sophie. Sophie never used to let me see what she was working on.
Moses mentioned that professor and some townies organizing a protest on a message board. Better look into it. Hey, buddy. You're like a month early. Maybe this pumpkin's actually an alien monster, just pretending to be a jack-o'-lantern. This guy's out of his gourd. I'll need that password if I want to get into the forum.
Dear listeners, there was a moment last night when I thought I might never get to speak to you again. Never share what I've discovered. When the countdown rang out at the Abraxas house and it became clear that the very building I was standing in would be demolished in a matter of seconds, only my quick wits, my poise under pressure, and my determination to share the truth kept me alive. And what have I discovered? That the administration is so hell-bent on destroying the Abraxas house that they're willing to break the law and put lives at risk. The Lakeport County Court has ordered that the Abraxas house cannot be demolished until a structural engineer examines the foundation. That inspection is scheduled for 2 days from now. So why were there explosives lining the walls of the basement this weekend? I have one theory. The Abraxas alumni network is vast and well-connected. The elites of business and politics. Could their fabled Hall of Secrets be filled with illicit blackmail material? Blackmail that current and former members use for leverage against the administration? I'm not the only one with concerns. Students and faculty alike are wondering what sinister truths Abraxas might be hiding. So one must ask, why would President Teller coordinate an illegal fly-by-night demolition? Is the Abraxas Society's iron grip on the administration beginning to slip? Or is the administration so intent on covering up whatever terrible skeletons lay buried inside the Abraxas Hall of Secrets? I will not rest until I have found the truth and reported it to you.
I'm hearing about this protest against Caledon.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get anything out of this guy.
More? You talked to her?
Our not exactly detective material Mrs. Abraxas' house.
My band is headed east soon.
Oh, you're in a band.
Oh, I manage them. Drugstore Makeup. They're a mathcore synth-pop art punk band.
Oh, sweet. So like, the Minutemen mixed with a little fall of... More?
Real? See, nothing to go...
off of yet. Maybe I can get someone else to open up? Not much of a stage, but I could see Drugstore Makeup blowing some Mountain State minds here.
What do you do when you're not getting in? That's fucked up. I've been hearing...
Joey told us to destroy them after.
See, no one's talking. If I can scrounge around the bar, maybe I can find something that looks complicated and full of tiny pieces. My old nerd friends Steph and Mikey would love it. If I was designing a mascot for this state, it would be an expensive water bottle covered in stickers inside a microbrewery. I'll need that password if I want to get into the... So this is the Amanda. Be cool, Chloe. I'll need that password if I want to get into the forum. Is there some sort of... Angry townies plus firecrackers. I'll go ahead and put this down as concerning. This making out and doing drugs booth has a lot of funny buttons in it. I'll need that password if I want to get into the forum. Everyone knows the best grilled cheese comes from a shopping cart in the alleyway outside the bar at 2 a.m. I can't make out the password, but I think this is the password I'm looking for.
No.
Nothing like a little. I'm guessing the mod is anyone willing to this dude. And they're pretty paranoid.
How was.
The forum is scary. But it gave me a lot of good intel to use with the bartender.
Protester 666. If you must know, I was on a Tinder date. I took her to Dave & Buster's.
I guess they don't make for a convincing angry townie. Oh well. Better tell Max what I've learned.
Did you...
What about...
What's with all the...
I always knew you was a Tinder kind of girl.
So, I know President Teller was...
Okay, so... Oh.
I can't believe I never took a boat out here until now.
Just add it to the list of conveyances I've dragged your ass into over the years.
Between all the drinking and making out, someone must have taken their mask off. Why do we need a password? Mabon?
Oh, nice try. Now...
The password?
What's the point of a Mabon party? Half of these decorations are for Samhain anyway. You haven't been inside yet, have you? Trust me, Mabon has its own special charms.
I should see if I can learn the password from one of these kids. Mabon is about the cycle of death and rebirth. So, could this be the fire that starts everything? I could douse it right now. If anyone gets on this thing, I'm leaving. If anyone gets on this thing, I'm leaving. Whoa! Where did they even find this? With this mask on, I can listen in on conversations and not get caught.
Okay, I thought I'd hate the mask, but it feels kind of cozy. Is that weird? Just keep it on in the bathroom. You don't want to accidentally look in the mirror.
So the door password is whatever monster is on the tapestry? That's dumb.
Yeah, I think Reggie was trying to draw a Braxis and fucked it up.
And we're stuck out here because we didn't major in mythological monsters.
Glad the freaky masks didn't scare you away.
Are you ready for the ritual? I'm the sacrifice this year.
Sacrifice? As in...
Midnight is hours from now. I might head out before the ritual.
Don't let Reggie see you sneak off. He's been in a mood all day.
How is this tapestry connected to the password? Due to my newfound knowledge of feathered reptiles.
Cockatrice?
Nope. Have fun outside.
Dang it! Even if I find out the right answer, he'll never let me in now.
Enjoy the yard.
I need to blend in and find that mask for Chloe. He thinks he's the coolest guy here, but he's trying too hard. There's gotta be a mask laying around here. Party to maybe Mr. Cool here would like a drink. He thinks he's the coolest guy here, but he's trying too hard. Even the coolest devil needs a chill drink now and then. Even the coolest devil. What do you think they told the carver? Please turn this New England mansion into a... Somebody suggested Brain Bucket 3? The kids are alright. keep my mouth.
Enjoy the party.
Reggie, it's Mac.
Oh.
Wow, Reggie. That was way more than I expected. I've got to get this information and this mask back to Chloe.
Let's see what these kids are hiding down here. What could a bunch of clowns have hidden down here? A sense of justice will open the door? Interesting. Good decision by the Caledon president. I'll bet these symbols are the start of a grand quest. I was a hidden... Time to find whatever this big spooky secret is and get the hell out of here. Amazeballs. New wave post-core... My record... As long as kids are getting high in basements and listening to weird music, there's still some hope for the future. Not a huge space. Access is limited.
Between all the drinking and making out, someone must have taken their mask off. I should explore the grounds and look for a mask. If there isn't a mask out here, maybe there's one inside? Even candles seem threatening right now. I should explore the grounds and look for a mask. If there isn't a mask out here, maybe there's one inside? I should explore the grounds and look for a mask. If there isn't a mask out here, maybe there's one inside? I should explore the grounds and look for a mask.
Midnight is hours from now. I might head out before the ritual.
Don't let Reggie see you sneak off. He's...
Loretta?
What's the point of a Mabon party? Half of these decorations are for Samhain anyway. You haven't been inside yet, have you? Trust me, Mabon has its own special charms.
After saving Loretta's life once, I feel strangely better knowing where she is now. If there isn't a mask out here, maybe there's one inside?
Okay, I thought I'd hate the mask, but it feels kind of cozy. Is that weird? Just keep it on.
So the door password is whatever monster is on the tapestry? That's dumb.
Yeah, I think Reggie was trying to draw Abraxas and fucked it up.
And we're stuck out here because we didn't major in mythological monsters? Sometimes I hate Abraxas.
The password is on the tapestry. Thanks for the info, fellow Abraxans. Due to my new... How is this tapestry connected to the password? Maybe if I identify the logo on the tapestry? How is this tapestry connected to the password? Maybe if I identify the logo on the tapestry? How is this tapestry connected to the password? Maybe if I identify the logo on the tapestry? How is this tapestry connected to the password? I need to blend in and find that mask for Chloe.
Enjoy the party.
Wow, Reggie. That was way more than I expected. I've got to get this information.
Let's see what these kids are hiding down here. This group started as a feminist bra-burning collective? How the mighty have fallen. This group started as a feminist bra-burning collective? How the mighty have fallen.
A sense
Only
of justice?
justice will open... I'll bet. Time to find whatever this big spooky secret is and get the hell out of here. Amazeballs. New wave post-corks, amazeballs. New... As long as kid... What in the witchy... At least these weirdos aren't playing with knives anymore. There's something in here that someone important wants to destroy. Hello? What's this? Why did they bother to... I should go find Max and show her what I found.
Who the hell is that?
They dropped something.
Maybe Reggie was being paranoid earlier. Or maybe Chloe and I aren't the only party crashers. I should do a loop around. Sophie might be here. But where? Was that Sophie? There! No? Sophie?
And I stood out there for an hour, calling her name. But she was just gone.
The bonfire is so beautiful. Sometimes I just want to stick out my hand and caress it, you know?
Something's not right. Why is Sophie doing this? Something's not right. I need to find a place to sit down. What's happening? Oh. Well, it would be rude not to listen.
Welcome back to MaxCast, the #1 source for all your Max Caulfield updates.
Good evening to all you Max heads out there. We have a very special episode for you tonight.
That's right. Please join us.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office. I wonder how Moses will react to all this. Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.